After you knock this opponent out, me and you, let's fight next.
Vasily Lomachenko retires from the sport of boxing, age 37. He ended his career with a record of 21 wins with 3 losses. His amateur record was 394 wins with 1 loss. So the guy lost only 4 times out of over 400 fights total when he stepped in that ring. But Vasily Lomachenko retires from the sport of boxing. Now things in the lightweight division is different. Raymond Muratalla is now the IBF lightweight champion. But Keyshawn Davis got a fight coming up this Saturday, as we know, against Edwin De Los Santos.
No. I punch too. I punch too. You can be the third one I knock out. You can be the third one I knock out. I punch too. What you talk about?
Déjame meter el sábado, eh.
Take your power away.
Déjame meter que vamos.
What the fuck are you? Listen. Take your power away. Listen. Fuck you.
We haven't seen De Los Santos since his fight with Shakur Stevenson. Also on this card is Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis, the same sanction body. Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis had some words.
Chops while he stares at you, one of those guys?
Absolutely. So what you want to do? I'm working my way up. I'm right here. So after you beat him, what you want to do? You can do whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure my team can put anything together. Are you going to put it together, sir? You the man there. I want to talk to you right now. I bet you don't. But I'll let my hands do the talking. So let's do it next. Let's do it next. Okay, I'm pretty sure my team accommodated. No. Me and you, let's make it happen right now in front of everybody. After I knock De Los Santos out, after you knock this opponent out, me and you, let's fight next. Let's do it. That's what I'm here for. You're here to fight me next.
He said that's what I came for.
And after hearing what happened, Keyshawn Davis was very interested in fighting Abdullah Mason. Now, Abdullah Mason, 21 years old, still kind of, even though he had more fights as a professional, he's still a young guy, still kind of coming up in the game. As you could tell, Keyshawn Davis is a lot more comfortable on the microphone and going back and forth. You know, Abdullah Mason is more of a guy still doing his thing in the ring. All the other stuff on the microphone may come over time. But Keyshawn Davis had a lot of smoke for Abdullah Mason. And apparently he got asked about fighting Raymond Muratalla, the now IBF lightweight champion.
Fighting Raymond Muratalla. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay. Is it just because it's not an interesting
Why would
fight?
I want? Yeah, it's not an interesting fight. And why do I want to pay for another belt? I'm already paying for this joint. Why do I want to go fight for another belt that I gotta pay for? If they're gonna give it to me for free, then I'll fight Raymond Muratalla. But if they want to give me that belt for free, then I ain't fighting him. Also, he got an IBF belt. That means I gotta worry about weight the day and
No. When you unify,
it's not that.
Correct. That's
Well,
why
I still want to pay for another belt, so it don't matter. So tell him do something about that, and then we can probably fight.
Well, all right.
And Robert Garcia has some things to say about it, right? So he'll never unify in any division he goes to. Got it. But he has a lot to say to the 21-year-old on his undercard. Now, Robert Garcia, as we know, is the trainer of Raymond Muratalla, who has now been elevated to the IBF lightweight world champion. He's 23-0 with 17 knockouts. Now, early on, I said he was the dark horse of the lightweight division. His last few fights, he hasn't looked too great. For whatever reason, Keyshawn Davis doesn't seem to be, for whatever reason, he don't want to fight this guy. For whatever reason, right? Now, I believe that Keyshawn Davis can beat Raymond Muratalla. But then again, it is a really good stylistic matchup. Very, very good stylistic matchup. But Keyshawn Davis said he's not interested in unifying with him. He don't want to pay for sanction bodies. So what is Keyshawn Davis' real goal here? Right? What is the real goal? Because you can't say it's the big money fight, because Abdullah Mason isn't necessarily a big money fight. But what I can take away from that, right, the little back and forth with him and Abdullah Mason, was that Edwin De Los Santos really ain't speaking English. So all this time that he's been off He could still barely speak English to where he was going back and forth. Keyshawn Davis, not the young, green Abdullah Mason, right? And when I say green, I mean on a microphone. He's not even his opponent. He's the guy that's after, kind of behind Keyshawn, right? But he's like right there. And Robert Garcia, I got to be honest, he got a point. Y'all know Keyshawn's one of my favorite fighters, but he got a point. You had a lot of smoke for the 21-year-old, bro. But you got no smoke for Raymond. You don't want to unify? These dudes calling you out, man. He calling you out, Keyshawn Davis. Right? You had a lot to say about Abdullah Mason, man. We all heard it. Fighting next and, you know. Now, is it something with the IBF strict rehydration clauses? Is it, you know. But by being a unification fight, it won't be anything like that. It'll just be a straight unification fight. The IBF rules, I don't think it will overrule what WBO rules is, so it'll just be neutral rules. So it leads me to believe that there's something about Raymond Muratalla that Keyshawn Davis don't like. There's something about him that he don't like. But now things looks different in the lightweight division. Javante Tank Davis is a champion. Keyshawn Davis is a champion. Raymond Muratalla is a champion. And Shakur Stevenson is a champion. Will any of these guys unify this division? Keyshawn and Shakur, not happening. Scratch that. So there we go. There's no unification right there. This division is going to be on hold. This division is going to be on hold. We can't call it welterweighting. But they're going to be holding up the whole division. Because Keyshawn Davis don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. And Keyshawn Davis also don't want to fight Raymond Muratalla. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.